Hi guys, it's me SB Studs, and welcome back to LEGO Set Saturdays. This is the series where I build and review a LEGO set and then give my personal opinion on the set in out of 10 rating system. Today, I'm reviewing LEGO Set 75267, which is the LEGO Star Wars Mandalorian Battle Pack. It is 102 pieces, 4 minifigures, is recommended for ages 6 and up, and costs $22.99 in Australia. But before we get into today's mock showcase, my channel is nearing 200 subscribers, so if you want to see more LEGO content like set reviews, mock showcases, and more, then go down below and destroy that like and subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications as it helps me keep creating content. And while you're down there in the description, liking the video, hop over to my Instagram. I post tutorials from my mock videos and sneak peeks for thumbnails and videos. So if you want to check it out, the link to my Instagram is in the description below. But with all of that out of the way, let's build this. So, here's the final product. In my personal opinion, this set is clearly marketed to people who liked Season 1 of the Mandalorian Disney Plus show. The builds are reminiscent of the dirty streets of Navarro, and the minifigures are a callback to all the other Mandalorians seen in the first episodes of Season 1. And since the minifigures are probably the reason you'll buy this set, let's have a look at them. So, starting off with what I will call male Mandalorian 1, I think this guy looks pretty cool. He doesn't have any leg printing, but his chest printing is pretty cool. I do like all the mechanics and pockets on his breastplate and stuff like that. His helmet is also pretty cool. I like the mixture between silver and orange. I think that's pretty good. And I do like how the orange contrasts with the brown in him. He does have a dark brown fin cape, and under his cape is, again, pretty similar to the front of his torso, with all those pockets and those armaments. And he comes with just a regular black stud shooter. Then, he also has just a black head underneath, which I do find a bit weird, because Mandalorians do actually have faces, and they don't have any neck protection, unlike Stormtroopers or Clone Troopers, so it's a bit weird that they get black faces, but maybe that's trying to reference the fact that you're never supposed to see Mandalorians' faces in the new Creed. Anyway, moving on, now we have a female Mandalorian one. I think that this is, again, a pretty cool minifigure. I love the mixtures of the navies and the greens and the tans. I think that's all really good. This minifigure does have leg printing, and I'm really happy that they did that, because I like this sort of skirt cloak thing, down near her waist all the way down to about her knees. I think that looks pretty cool. Again, just the sort of chest printing is pretty similar with all the pockets and the chest plate, but it is stylized a little bit different because this is a female Mandalorian. And then she has just, I think, a regular brown fin cape, which if you flip it up, you just get her pretty similar to the front again, except that there's only one plate, and again there's pockets and stuff like that. Her helmet is also pretty cool. I do really like the use of silver, lime green, and aqua, or light blue. I think that's pretty cool, and I like how they stylized the helmet for the female Mandalorians. And again, she comes with a regular black stud shooter. Then let's move on to what I'll call male Mandalorian 2. This is now a pretty cool, I think that this is the best one, in my opinion. I really like the sort of knee pads on the legs. I really like that, and the use of those sort of dark grey, gunmetal grey, and blue, and a bit of purple all over this minifigure. I really love that. The chest printing is, again, similar to all the others, but it's stylized towards the male form, with all the pockets and the chest plate. The helmet is pretty cool. I do like the splotches of purple around. The blue paint is also really good. If you turn it around, he has, I think it's a sand green fin cape, so if you flip it up, again, pretty similar to front with pockets and the one breastplate, or backplate. I don't really know what they're called. Then we have what I'm going to call Female Mandalorian 2. This is, again, a pretty good one. Quite similar to the other female Mandalorian in, like, the actual lines. The colors are completely different, but the overall shape of it is, and drawings on the minifigure are pretty similar. I do like the sort of, again, the sort of skirt or something like that on the waist. I do wish it was a different color, because I feel like it just fades into legs too much, but that's okay. The chest, the chest printing is a bit different to all the others because it only has one pouch instead of all along the belt. And I do like the use of that sort of that sand blue and this tan. I really do like that color combo. I like the little bit of orange in the middle of the chest plate. I do really like that. And then if you flip her around, she has a black fin cape, which if you flip up, again, not as many pouches as the other Mandalorians, and again, more of that mixture of sand blue, tan, and a bit of that grey. Then her helmet, I think, is pretty cool. I think that it's slightly not as cool looking as the other female Mandalorians, but I do like the use of light grey and orange to sort of make that color combo. I really like that color combo. And again, just like the other Mandalorians, she has a black stud shooter. The battle pack also comes with a computer targeting display and a visor, which there is enough, there's one each for every Mandalorian minifigure, so you can basically just attach them like this, and this can basically just accessorize your Mandalorians, so you can put on a targeting display, and, like, that's like how they, target people with their, large, I think it's called, imploder rocket or something like that. So yeah, this is just a great way to customize them. I love that they come for all the Mandalorians. Like, you have one for each of them, so you don't just have, so you can like really customize them. Like, maybe they're all going to try and bomb like an Imperial shipment with all their rockets, so they all take targeting displays or something like that. I think is pretty cool that that's included. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and I love that you can accessorize these things. And now that we've covered all the minifigures, let's go and look at the builds. This set is a bit unusual in the Battle Pack world, as normally a Battle Pack will have 4 minifigures and then one small build. However, this Battle Pack kind of splits that small build into 2 smaller builds. So here we have a speeder and a piece of rubble. Let's go and have a look at the piece of rubble first. This kind of like acts as like a little bit of cover for the Mandalorians, so they can like hide behind it while they're shooting all the, I guess, stormtroopers or whatever you want them to be shooting at. Then you can put their stud shooter like this, so it's kind of like, yeah, that does happen a lot. You can put them like this, and it kind of like acts as like a turret and stuff like that, so you can kind of pretend that they've mounted a turret and you can fire the stud shooters, boom, and stuff like that. So that's a kind of good play feature, I guess. Then you can also, just as another thing you can do, let me just grab this back. You can also put the stud shooters in a clip here, and that works pretty well. So I think that that's a pretty good way to store them if you don't want them to be holding your stud shooters. The only thing I really have a problem with this rubble is that this is supposed to be based off Navarro in the Mandalorian TV show, and you can see like there's barrels and stuff like that, and this just feels like a piece of rubble. It doesn't feel like Navarro, I think, and you think that they could have like added like a couple of barrels to hide behind, or maybe some crates or something like that, something that feels a bit more Navarro, because Navarro, I think, is kind of like a trading planet with bounty hunters and people looking to make a deal, kind of like Tatooine, I guess, in a way. So yeah, that's the only thing I really have a problem with it, but overall not that bad of a build, does its job, you know, like it's pretty good. Then the speeder, I think the speeder's the better part of the set, apart from the minifigures of course, but this is a pretty cool looking speeder, I think, very flush, The other thing I kind of have a problem with is that there's this gap here that I think could have been solved with a bit more snot bricks rather than plates. I feel like the plates made that gap, and that just doesn't look too good. Although everything else is pretty nice. Here's just a look at what it looks like for the Mandalorians to be riding the speeder. I think they look pretty cool while doing it. Just a sec. Oop. I've got fiddly fingers. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to get them in, but once you got them in, it's pretty good, and they look pretty cool in it. You can have their cape flapping as they're like going across. I like these fins. They look pretty cool, and they look like, oh, these could be how the speeder bike turns or something like that. You can make up a sort of function for them or something like that, you know. You have these grill pieces which look like the engines, and then you have the big, I guess, exhaust or flame coming out the back, which looks pretty cool. And as you can see, it looks a bit tattered and stuff because of the change between grey and tan, showing that it's been scratched and stuff like that. So it's pretty good, and the only really feature it has is that it can shoot the stud shooters. So yeah, that's its main weapon. That's its main weaponry, unless if you want to give the Mandalorians like a gun, like a stud shooter they can shoot. But yeah, that's its weaponry. It also has this light at the front, which I guess if it's flying at night, you can pretend that it's using that light to find where it's going. But overall, just not a bad build. Not a great one either, but it's pretty good, and it will be nice if you want to make a Navarro mock or something like that. So, overall, not a bad set. I think that it definitely becomes a better set if you're a fan of The Mandalorian, like I am. I love the TV show, and this just gives me a sense of... Yeah, I just really love the Navarro scene. I don't really know what the sense is, but just a sense of, I guess, familiarity and stuff. I think that it's pretty cool. I love the minifigures. The minifigures are all great. Love that they're so very unique from each other. Like, none of them are alike, really, in any way, apart from the helmets. Like, all their armor printing is different. Like, everyone has, like, a different printing of armor. There's different scratches on each one. You know, it's just all really good. I do like the builds. I definitely think that this one could have been improved with barrels and stuff to actually look like Navarro. But overall, it's, like, not bad. It's, like, good for kids who just wanna, I guess, I don't know, make a little battle scene and stuff like that. I think the speeder's definitely one of the better build, I guess. It's not, like, too impressive, but it looks cool, and it, sort of reminds you of the Death Watch speeder from the original Mandalorian Battle Pack. I think that that's really good that they've sort of got that homage to it. So, I really love that. Just would like for this set to be a bit just a bit better, a bit more time put into it, and I just would have liked for this sort of crack here just to be filled with just regular snot pricks instead of snot plates. But yeah, overall pretty good set. So the SB Studs opinion, I guess my SB Studs opinion is that this set is a 6.5 out of 10, which is still good, just could be improved. Anyway, that's all I've really got to say, guys, so thank you for watching until the very end. I very much appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see more set reviews, mock showcases. I'm thinking about doing some LEGO challenges, stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe so I can keep doing that. Also, if you want to get sneak peeks for thumbnails and tutorials and videos, and if you also want to get some exclusive LEGO tutorials from me, you need to go and follow me on Instagram at SB_studs, but the link to my Instagram is also in the description below, so do go and follow me there because you'll get a bunch of exclusive content that you can't find on this YouTube channel, so make sure you go and follow me there. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Sterling out.